Hello, my name is Chris. I have schizophrenia, and I kind of want to say something about my schizophrenia. Um, I noticed that some people who, in the past, has spoken to gods or a god, whoever floats their boat, they mentioned that the gods or a god um, can read your thoughts. And I started to think that way before I noticed that they've been saying that um I've been saying that the voices are godlike creatures or had some supernatural powers to be able to read minds. And I find that strange because um, I think all that is true. Godlike creatures. Yeah. I'll show you an example. See this book right here I got? If you could read it. It's probably backwards. It's called Necronomicon. And one of the things that they mention for each godlike creature will have their own seal and their own powers. Let's see if I can find it. Oh yeah, it's right here. Oh, you can't read it. I'll read it for you. They mention how they could read your thoughts. And this one says, the 18th name is Shazu. And this power is knows the thoughts of those at a distance, as well as those in the vicinity. Nothing is buried in the ground or thrown into the water, but his power is aware. His word is, if I can say this right, Mashanana, and his seal is this. I won't show you his seal, but there's this one guy that could read your mind. And one more. There's, I could have sworn there was like 3 gods that could read their minds, but that I'm pretty sure all gods could read their minds because they're dead. And this one says the second name is Maruka, and I'll just read the only part that is important. And it says, "For this spirit shall know his innermost thoughts. For this spirit shall know his innermost thoughts. And I could have sworn there was a third one. A third god that they mention. That they mention. That could read minds. And I noticed that some people who get the idea of guardian angels or gods or demons and stuff like that, they mention stuff like they could read minds. And in this book I have right here, I don't know if you can read it. Pretty sure you can. But it says, write your own magic. It's white magic. I don't really believe in white magic, but what it says, says the same thing. Let me see if I can find it. It's gonna take a while. Give it time. I read a couple of pages, chapters, I mean. I can't find it. Well, they mentioned that the guardian angels knows you well. And it's basically saying they could read your mind. I can't find it, but that's what it says. And I have another book. This one I didn't highlight it because I didn't have a highlighter, but I have one now. So if I could find it, I'm gonna highlight it, put one of those small sticky notes, so I won't get lost of the page, because I realize that's important. And it says, and mentioned that, I think it was this book that has one of the gods that could read your mind. I mean, you see how it all connects? All the gods could read your mind. These people were experiencing schizophrenia in the weirdest way. And it's cool. It's interesting because there's something out there that is fucking with the humans. And they're perverted, ugly, and grossly people. Anyways, I just want to say that I'm not the only one that know about this. And people who don't know about this, but they actually do know that that's what they do, guess what? There's billions of gods, trillions of gods. Maybe infinity, a Google worth of gods that could do this. And if heaven and hell is real, it's gotta be in a way that there's different species living in those realms. If there's no such thing as a different species living in one of those realms, then that shit doesn't exist. But something else exists. I don't know what it is. I want to talk to the dead. Hopefully, I get some answers. But then, the dead are the gods. The dead are the gods. Because I have a feeling that they could read your mind too. So, saying that, that's all I want to say. Peace.